Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Eliza at Eliza's Reading. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. So if you're not going to stay for the whole video, guess what I want you to do? I want you to go ahead and put a book emoji in the comments. And if you think you want to subscribe to my channel, just subscribe anyway. But what I want to talk about today is what happened to my video. So this was actually supposed to be a video of book haul. Well, like a slight book haul, not really a book haul. I bought a book. But then what ended up happening was I uploaded that footage of me going to the bookstore, which was a Story on the Square. I uploaded it to my MacBook. I deleted the videos by mistake. So now I have no footage of me being at the bookstore. So therefore, all I have for you today is the books that I'm going to be talking about. But what I am going to do is I am going to put in the video footage of me going to Walmart, getting like 2 other books, but it's not a lot of footage. So really, this book is just to talk to you about the books that I actually purchased like 2 weeks ago, maybe. And y'all know I've been like in my fantasy era for some reason, but I'm going to talk to you about read the synopsis, because some of the authors I'm not familiar with at all. Like all my fantasy books that I've acquired lately, I've not read any of these books by any of these authors. So I'm going to show you the footage of it's not even me at Walmart. It's just pretty much my commentary. So I'm going to show you all that, and then I'm going to come back, and then we're going to talk about what I got from Walmart. I'm getting this next week. Oh, look at this one. This is gorgeous. Oh, this is gorgeous. This isn't like the other one. I have all of these. I have Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, Onyx Storm. Those are good. Love, love, love those. And then I finished this. Oh, mine don't look like this. Oh my gosh. Mine do not look like this. I got the regular one. Oh, I want this one. This is the spray edge. Oh my gosh. Mine do not look like this. That's why it's $20. Girl, this book is gorgeous. Okay, so now these 2 books I had been, well, really this one, Forbidden Alchemy, I had been wanting for a while. This is by Stacey McEwen, and I had been wanting to read this for a while, but I really didn't get it because it was new. Of course, it was new when it came out, so y'all already know it was like $30. And then I try to wait till Books A Million go on sale with these, but Books A Million, it takes them forever to put hardcovers on sale, and I knew that it wasn't going to be on sale no time soon this year. But when I saw this at Walmart, I knew I had to get this. Now, the only thing that I don't like is that it has this Walmart edition, and this is actually a permanent seal within the hardcover, which I absolutely hate. Y'all, I screamed when I got home and realized that it wasn't a sticker, because it literally takes away the beauty of the book. So I'm like, can I just like, I really want to like take something and just cut that hole out, because but then like the front of it is not decorative, so I'm just like whatever. But this is the Walmart exclusive edition, and y'all, they literally had the Walmart exclusive edition of Shield and Sparrow. I want that one, so I'm literally like, how can I get this one without spending more money? Because I really want that spray edge edition. But anyway, so this is a Forbidden Alchemy. And y'all, look at the spray edges on this one. This one is so pretty. I was like, oh my gosh, okay, Walmart, y'all, sometimes they be having it going on. And sometimes their editions are like amazing. So This says Nina Harrow and Patrick Colson are only 12 years old when they are whisked from their disenfranchised mining towns to dazzling Belvedere City to test for magical abilities. Nina's lifelong dream is to become an artisan, a powerful elemental mage who fulfills the city's grand ambitions, while Patrick wants to reunite with his family of craftsmen in the mines. Together, they discover a devastating secret: artisans aren't born, but chosen. With this information, they part ways. Patrick returns home while Nina finds her place as one of the rarest, most coveted types of artisan. So I cannot wait to get into this, because one thing I do know that I have discovered about myself is I love anything that has to deal with alchemy. Because if y'all have not saw they're like Korean movies on Netflix, and I think they're called The Alchemist. So if y'all have not saw those, I can see if I can actually find them and put them on the screen. But those are like really, really, really good. And then that's how I knew that I love that magical system, because I don't know, I love everything about alchemy, and that's how I really got into it, because of those Korean movies that I saw. But I love everything that has to deal with alchemy. And then the next book, I was looking on Mandy Journals Instagram. Like, I follow Mandy's journals, and I absolutely love her because she reads a lot of fantasy. So she doesn't have a YouTube. I've told her that she needs to create a YouTube channel, because she has really great book recommendations. So I look on her shelf all the time in her Instagram reels, and she had this particular book. And at first I was kind of like, ooh, I don't like them crows. But because that's what they look like. They look like crows. I hate blackbirds. Just to let y'all know, there's something about me y'all know now. I do not like blackbirds. Because I think there's like a negative stigmatization when it comes to like blackbirds, black cats. And that, to be honest, that's just cultural. That's literally how I grew up. Like, especially like with black cats. Y'all know they say if a black cat goes in front of your car, you need to turn around. So that's just like cultural. That's like generational pattern of paranoia. But anyway, so this is Anathema by Keri. Actually, these are 2 books. And the craziest thing was, when I got this one, I was like, there are 2 books. They literally came out like, I think like weeks apart or something, that's very weird. Usually books don't come out like back to back. Well, that I've noticed or observed. But this came out, and then I think like a week later or 2 weeks later, the other one came out. So if this one is good, I'm probably going to get the second one. So I asked Mandy, like, how was she liking this book? Because she was actually reading this, and she said it's dark, but she said that she was enjoying it. And let's see. So it says there are whispers about what lurks in Witch Nail, the forest where sinners go to die. The villagers call it the Eating Woods because what's taken is never given back. Only those who've lost their senses would dare to go near it, or the banished. Mavis Brunwick knows better than to breach the misty labyrinth of trees, but a tragic turn of events compels her beyond the archway of bones to a boundary no mortal has crossed before, one that cloaks a dark and fantastical world that's as dangerous as it is alluring. So I cannot wait to get into this. So I think that for December, I'm definitely going to be getting back into some fantasy reads, because y'all, these fantasy books are just calling me, okay? And I've not really been into fantasy before, but like I said before, I'm really looking to diversify like my genres, because I don't want my channel just to be just all thrillers. I really want to be able to review like a plethora of genres on my channel. Now, there are some books I'm really not heavy into, and I think that's more so of like science fiction and dark academia. So I really have to get into those. which also brings me to the next book. Now, this particular book is the book that I got on, is the book that I got at A Story on the Square. And yeah, so I'm totally bummed that all my footage was erased. Like, I literally erased it. Yeah, I was just like, I went back to start editing the footage, and then it was like, footage no longer exists. And I'm like, what? I was so mad, y'all. I was like, how am I going to do my video now? So I just decided to just continue to do the video anyway. So hopefully y'all like this little non-footage haul video. So now I got Alchemized, which I got this from A Story on the Square, like I said before. And this was actually the only copy that they actually had. So the girl was like, oh, we're going to have to order more of these because she's like, you're really the only one who's came in here and asked for this. But I'm super happy that they actually had this. And they only probably had one copy because it's an independent bookstore. So this is by Sin Lin Yu. I hope I'm saying her name right. And a lot of people have been reading this. And I just was really interested because I love horror and I love like dark. And I love like, especially like if it's dark academia, but it has like thriller, like a subplot of thriller and horror. So I don't know, like the cover of it just made me think like dark academia with thriller and horror vibes. So that's pretty much like why I got this. And then I saw this on my timeline. I'm not really a TikToker. I don't be on there like that. So I just kept seeing this. And then my friend, Mandy's Journals, she also had this book. And I was like, I think I'm just going to go ahead and get it. So I actually paid full price for this, but my job gave me a $15 gift card for my birthday. So I decided that I was going to use it towards this. So it says, once a promising alchemist, here we go, alchemy again, Helena Marino is now a prisoner of war and of her own mind. Her resistance friends and allies have been brutally murdered, her abilities suppressed, and the world she knew destroyed. In the aftermath of a long war, Palladius, new ruling class of corrupt guild families and depraved necromancers, whose vile undead creatures helped bring about their victory, holds Helena captive. So I definitely can't wait to get into this. This is definitely probably going to be on my December TBR. And the thing about it is this is like 1,000 pages. So I am super excited, especially when it gets into chunky books. I'm really not a chunky book reader, but when it's something I feel like that I would love and enjoy, I will like destroy this 1,000-page book in like 3-4 days. But I'm really going to take my time when I read this. So when December come, I really think that my TBR is going to be very short because that's going to be the end of the year. And I don't want to overdo it for the ending of the year. I just want to go into the ending of the year just like chilling, being cozy. It's going to be Christmas anyway. So I actually cannot wait to get into Alchemized. And like, y'all look at the cover. It's super cute. And then it does have like, it's like a poster in the back of the book, which is super cute. And then this is like the cover of it. And then the inside of it also is like this, which is really pretty. So I absolutely cannot wait to get into this book. But those are the 3 books that I got over the course of like 2 weeks. But anyway, if you stay to the end of the video, y'all, I'm sorry that I don't have the footage of me being at the bookstore. But if you stay to the end of the video anyway, put a book emoji in the comments. Let me know what you're planning on reading for December, even though it's not December yet. Let me know what you're planning on still reading anyway. Until next time, thanks for watching, y'all. Bye. Hey, Mom. Ooh, shh.